everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of The Dark Match. As usual, I am No Leaf Clover, and joining me tonight are...
I'm Duo's Angel.
I'm Slick Rob.
And I'm Christopher Says Dark Match is Macedon of the Monotone. I will tell you what Iron Sheik is tweeting today. Today is National Have a Bad Day, and Ultimate Warrior should go fuck himself.
What?
Yes.
It might be a huge day, but the Sheik's doing the rounds with everyone that is his enemy.
Did he make up something just for an excuse to tell Ultimate Warrior to go fuck off?
Who knows?
I don't know.
So, do you guys think that Ian Hogan should just settle the differences and take out Ultimate Warrior, or he and Ultimate Warrior should settle their differences and take out Hulk Hogan?
Holy crap, it's an actual day.
No fucking way.
I actually had a pretty good day.
Yeah, me too.
It's been alright.
Yeah.
I flunked that holiday.
Alright. So,
But at any rate, we are here to talk about WWE Survivor Series. It's the
which is
thing
better
that
than
happens
last
every
year's.
November.
I'll give him that. It's better than last year's.
You think? I mean, I went to Survivor Series 2011, and I guess like from where I was sitting, it was much more fun. But yeah, not a lot happened, and people didn't really look good coming out of it, except for The Rock.
Well, yeah.
Should we just get that out of the way right now?
so we go to we start off and we replay Cody Rhodes' injury on main event, which thank God he wasn't that seriously injured. He's just going to be out for a little bit.
Oh yeah, that really sucked to watch too. Like Cody Rhodes, he was standing on the apron, had the most like. Well, he was not only was he in pain, but he looked really disappointed and quite worried.
Yeah.
Definitely knew it.
Props to Damien Sandow for not tagging him back in, and props to Ted DiBiase for packing his bags. I'm just quoting Cody Rhodes here.
But did anybody watch the pre-show?
No one watches the pre-show.
Okay, just so everybody knows, the three-man rock band, I guess that's Heath Slater and Jinder with Drew McIntyre beat Zack Ryder and Santino Marella.
Oh, and we're looking at the pre-show. Oh, fuck that.
That's not a it's not a bad idea. I mean, I know that there's people like to think of him as the new Job Squad, but they strangely enough fit in their new roles. Like I can't explain it. I mean, Jinder Mahal looks all right these days because he just doesn't fit in that group. So.
You realize that even though Jinder looks all right, he still sucks by most people's standards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are they pushing? That's the other thing.
This isn't a push though.
Why is Jinder the one getting in the ring when Drew McIntyre is perfectly capable in the ring?
Well, he's just been away because his mother was going through chemo.
Well, yeah, there was that, but I mean.
But I don't know. I guess like I don't know. Like I can't explain for the situation.
So we actually open up Survivor Series with a bonus Survivor Series match.
After all the recaps, of course, but...
Yeah, after the 3 hours of recaps that we usually get on stuff like this.
Actually, I thought the video package coming up into this was nice and concise and good. Yes. But that's me.
Yeah, better than what we'll see on Raw if like Vince keeps on maintaining I could do a better opening than TNA.
Oh, God.
But our traditional Survivor Series match is the team of Brodus Clay, Justin Gabriel, Tyson Kidd, Rey Mysterio, and Sin Cara versus the primetime players, Lord Tensai, Damien Sandow, and...
No. Primo and Epico. Primetime players Primo and Epico and Tensai.
Right.
I love how the recap can get that right. They thought they mistake Primo and Epico for Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara again.
Face Rey and Cara versus heel Rey and Cara, no doubt. But Speaking of
I was actually pretty excited when I saw the lineup come out.
It was a good little match.
Honestly, I had no real interest in this at all.
That's because it was a pulled out of their ass match.
But it was a good little opener. It was the kind of opener that you wish they would have more often, instead of, we're gonna throw our main event match on first. That was
Tensai,
yeah.
Tensai actually kind of impressed me, and I'm a little, I was quite a bit disappointed when, like, the really, the sort of excited rivalry I actually wanted to see, which was, and I know, laugh at me, Brodus Clay versus Tensai.
Don't feel bad about that. I kind of wanted that to happen also. Like, Brodus Clay isn't that good of a wrestler. That's the problem. Oh yeah. Speaking of Brodus Clay and Tensai, though, Brodus Clay getting thinner by the minute, probably to his detriment, because he tried to do a T-bone suplex to the Tensai, and like either Albert just sandbagged the hell out of him, or he just can't do that kind of thing.
I think Albert T sandbagged him.
Correct yourself there.
Yeah, I caught myself.
He almost did, but nonetheless, Mysterio was actually kind of impressed. Just for one spot where he actually did a Asai moonsault, like he was not that bad this match.
I mean, I'm not really interested in 4 faces versus 1 heel at the end of the Survivor Series match, but I guess that was okay. Just
Yeah, it did kind of.
for the point of
It did kind of
four
make.
guys hitting finishers.
It kind of made the heels look like crap.
Yep. But at least we got to see Tyson Kidd showcased.
He actually won with a submission move.
Oh yeah,
I do love how they were all putting it over like he uses the sharpshooter at Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
And then I love JBL, who immediately said, "I'm sure Brett's mad about that too."
One thing of note that kind of surprised me is that Justin Gabriel got the pin on Tensai. I wouldn't have expected that.
You would think it would be like, if they were going to do a feud thing, it would be like Tyson Kidd. I know continuity.
Yeah, they kind of dropped that idea because they realized that they were pushing a guy who was like 5'9", and they're like, oh my god, what are we doing? But over their big veteran monster. But nonetheless, at least he got some kind of compensation in this match.
This is a question it's not really, it's kind of out of thin air, but how tall is the Miz? He can't be that tall.
I mean, well, yeah, you're right. No, he's maybe like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah. I don't know. And we know Daniel Bryan is small, but
It's like,
they kind of have to push him.
to sort of go off on a tangent, like, I mean, you'd kind of be surprised. I went to a Chikara show yesterday, and like I was standing in a section where the wrestlers basically entered right next to me. And if you've ever heard of Jimmy Jacobs, like he's a guy that had like a big presence in ROH. He stood next to me, and he was like 3-4 inches shorter than me.
Well, yeah, Chikara guys are kind of.
But then again, but I digress.
Oh no! Anything to not progress to one of the worst Divas matches I've seen all year.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was actually not that bad.
It got better when Eve started busting out leg submissions, but that was still terrible.
I mean, I thought for what Caitlyn did what she could do. Like, she was just trying to completely beat down Eve without like any semblance of a strategy, just because like
there was no semblance of psychology really in this match.
No, there was with some, again, with no sense of like tactics or like ring or being at all like a ring technician, but she was just pissed off at Eve because she had cost her original title shot and kind of made her.
Basically, she just wanted to kick Eve's ass, and for the most part, she did.
And that is exactly what it looked like. Is she looked like she
also
almost like she didn't care about winning. She just wanted to hurt her, and she was going to do it.
Also, side note, how many divas use a neck breaker as a finisher?
Even Caitlyn is. I mean, even and Layla, as far as I know. Who else is there?
It's just like, both of you use a neck breaker? Really? Really?
At least it's
Uh-huh.
a slight
But-
variation-ish.
And it was also kind of just like, neck breaker, it's over. Wait, what?
We kind of skipped a backstage segment that will be at least somewhat significant later on, maybe tonight on
When
Raw.
she's attacked by Raw.
Yeah, Caitlyn was backstage and she gets attacked by a mysterious blonde who turns out to be Oksana
In a,
In a
in a wig.
in a WWE 13 hoodie. I will note.
Yeah.
Being available now for Xbox 360 and the PS3.
We don't
were
need to
all
show
think-
their stuff for them.
And we all thought it was who did we think it was?
Either Eve or no, people thought it was Paige from NXT.
Yeah.
FKA Brittany Knight.
And then it wasn't, and then it was Oksana, and then we were all disappointed.
Yeah, but to put over one more thing for the match, I thought Caitlyn's Gutbuster was very good.
She
It was.
Go ahead.
It was just stark.
I don't think these two have much chemistry, honestly.
Well, that's up to backstage to decide.
And it was a little bit sloppy on
Yeah, Caitlyn isn't that good, but what do you do?
No, if she just wants to like kick things, then that has to be her deal because it's about all she's good at. She's not going to be one of those people that becomes a good wrestler. She's like new Ashley Massaro.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know. I think she could, with some work, she could be a lot better.
But yeah, Eve wins with her. I will agree with you. Underwhelming neck breaker spot, and we get a reminder that David Otunga is the replacement for Cody Rhodes.
That's like
That's just so disappointing.
that's like yeah. I'm just gonna say yeah. That's like promising us chicken salad and you give us chicken shit.
Yeah, kind of. But really, who do you think could be a more suitable replacement? I mean, but like beyond anyone from the first elimination match, but then who would they have for that?
There was talk of putting Ricardo in.
Damn it!
Yeah, they could have put Ricardo in. It would have been awesome.
Damn it. That would have been good.
But yeah, we have a backstage segment with essentially the faces arguing. Miz is arguing with Kingston, Daniel Bryan's arguing with Kane, and Mick Foley tries to be the
And
mediator.
Orton's just sitting there.
Yeah, and Orton's kind of just sitting there because he's too cool for this group. He wants everyone to do sort of like a huddled up bang bang, but Orton isn't having any of that. He basically says, "I hate you, Foley," even though he said, "I respect you" past Friday. Mick Foley should have just brought out the thumbtacks, and Orton would have.
Yeah, for these.
Well, he does. But our next match is the U.S. title match between R-Truth and Cesaro.
That was a really good match. It kind of ended up roughly, but you know, just like European uppercut.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Neutralizer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually expecting Truth to win just because, like, I don't think Cesaro is really panning out as a heel. Like, but then again, I don't know really how much they care about this title. Unless, say, like Dolph or Kofi are feuding for it, but that's not really emblematic of the back caring about it as it is those two.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't think it doesn't look like they care about him or that the crowd cares about him because he's just an evil foreigner. We've seen it 1,000 times. It's old.
Yeah, it's pretty much a parody.
I honestly like his evil foreigner.
I mean, he does it to the best of his abilities. It's just like I think it's kind of
it's kind of played out. It's not
I
that
mean,
interesting.
I'm waiting for them to come out with an all-American face, like if they, like Darren Young coming out.
Oh, you mean crap,
Not Darren Young.
USA guy.
Yeah, USA guy.
Is Derek Bateman.
Derek Bateman. My bad. I fucked up.
But yeah, this was an all right match. I really hope Cesaro, like, we get to see him say wrestle one of the world champions just as sort of like an exhibition, or for him to be involved with something. I'd have rather had seen like him.
I hear they have big plans for him in 2013, along with Miz.
We'll see about that. We have a Raw segment next.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Survivor Series presents Raw is Dumb Feuds.
Actually, I kind of like this.
It was cute.
It was kind of funny, like, in the fact that basically AJ comes out because she now has a bunch of blackmail against Vicky. And Vicky Guerrero comes out, and all the blackmail is revealed to be a bunch of Photoshop pictures.
Including Vicky eating burritos with Ricardo Rodriguez.
Real smooth and subtle there, WWE.
WWE Survivor Series presents Raw is Racism.
Well, I mean, okay, it was either going to be that or a hot dog, but you know, they have
You know
to,
what?
They have to
The
do
hot
food
dog
stuff.
would have been fine.
Either way,
I'll take the
so,
sex joke and the sex scandal over random racism.
So, here's the other thing. Guys, Tamina's back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Tamina kind of comes out of nowhere towards the end of this and just kicks the shit out of AJ. And
honestly,
Vicky stands there and tries really hard not to look turned on.
oh yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that's if nothing else the saving grace of this segment, just because we get a feud between two good diva workers. Hopefully it's
Yeah.
not just like posturing and random beatdowns between the two during angle segments.
The thing about it is that if they left it pretty unclear whether Vicky set AJ up or whether Tamina was just acting of her own accord, which I would totally be down with Tamina being Vicky's bodyguard.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Um,
And plus,
I always love her little head. I always love her little head tilts before the Superfly splash.
She's Michael Myers.
That evil little head tilt.
But hey, again, I'd love to see matches between the two. And
Yeah.
next we have Heyman, who he pretty much puts over Punk and essentially says he has a plan. He's the best in the world. He's beaten both of them before, which is stretching of the truth, but it's Paul Heyman.
Wait. Are we expecting Paul Heyman to not lie? Because I'm not sure I can deal with a paradigm shift like that.
Yeah, I honestly think they could make a better angle out of that than they did with Eve. Just like him becoming like a genuinely good person and like a contributing factor to positive things, and everyone doubts him.
So like they have segments with him playing with puppies and giving orphanages and.
Praying to Jesus. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm not going there.
He's Jewish.
Yeah.
That's the point of my kind of dark joke, but
Moving on.
Moving on.
we have Sheamus versus Big Show.
Again.
Yes. What, you didn't like their first match?
I guess I'm just not a fan of the big plotting guys beating each other up kind of match. Like I think it has its merits sometime, but it's just
The match at Hell in a Cell was awesome. That was the match of the night.
Really, in terms of this match, I don't have the best memories of their Hell in a Cell match. Like, I remember it being too slow for my taste, but a lot of people did appreciate it.
It started slow, but it went faster towards the end. That's how these matches work.
I think jumping off from that premise, this match was the exact opposite. I really liked like the first 5 to 7 minutes of it, where they were just sort of like one-upping each other in terms of like I think there was a spot where Big Show tried to do a shoulder tackle and Sheamus clips his leg out. I think there's Sheamus tries to do like a flying shoulder block and Big Show spears him.
Yeah, that spot looked pretty brutal.
Very smooth stuffs and stuffs. And there was another spot where Sheamus ties Big Show up in the ropes, which if you remember, it's one of Andre the Giant's favorite kind of things to have done to him as a heel. And he did those chest strikes while he was there. But like past that, like I was really kind of, I wouldn't say I blanked out, but I didn't think.
Here's the thing about that. No one really likes the end of this match. It's a storyline thing. It's
At the end of this match, I remember I didn't like it.
The end of this match is fucking weird.
It's leading up to them having a TLC match before no DQ match. That's what it is.
I don't like matches that do that, where the end of the match is just a setup for the next match in the feud.
Well, honestly, I think if they ended it this way and they had the after show segment, the only way that would pay off for anything is if Dolph Ziggler came out and cashed in.
But
True.
To describe the finish before we get back into it, Sheamus is a white noise. He goes for a bro kick, but Show pulls the referee in the way, and basically the bro kick hits Scott Armstrong. And we have Dr. Sampson. I didn't know that guy had a name. I thought he was just friggin' medical staff. He checks on Armstrong, and more referees come around. Sheamus apologizes to the clearly dead Scott Armstrong, and then he gets up and eats a knockout punch, and Show wins.
And then the referees argue afterwards, and they disqualify Show for pulling Scott Armstrong into a bro kick, which
no,
it's kind of a weird call.
I mean, I'm really not as disappointed with it as it sounds. It's just stupid because like that's happened so many times, and like there's never been any repercussions for it. It's a textbook thing for a sort of heel to do to buy some time.
Yeah.
And not to mention, it's just weird when they actually, do the obvious thing, which is play back the match. Like, if this is something they did routinely, so many screwjob matches would have gone the other way.
Yeah, you can't operate the WWE like it's the NFL. You can't throw the red challenge flag after you lose the match.
Yeah, heels.
Honestly, I did like the way they played off the ending with Sheamus. I did actually like that, which was just him going berserk with a chair.
Well,
see, that's where it got weird for me, because he's supposed to be the face.
Well, he got screwed over. It's okay.
Started out weird for me when they reversed the decision. It got even weirder when Show is so much pride as a heel, who still has the belt. The belt is still on his fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
He gets in the referee's face and he's like, "You're a dumbass." It's like, walks to the fucking...
Why would you cost me the match that did not cost me my championship?
Yeah, but here's the other thing. The one nitpick I have about the beatdown with the chair. I so expected Show to do the begging thing, which he did, and then for Sheamus to get close for one more chair shot, and Big Show to do his Van Daminator thing where he punches the chair.
Oh, that was when he did that to Barrett, that was fucking great. But I mean, I guess it wasn't I don't know why they made Show do that, like especially getting him over as a face. Like this guy certainly isn't Mark Henry. Like he was put over much stronger as a heel, and it worked out. But like brutish, cowardly, but nonetheless, he never had to beg. But yeah, they're setting up for the inevitable chairs match, which is a really pointless concept.
Honestly, I like Sheamus much more in a tables match or TLC match. That's where he really shines, but that's just me.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna get a chairs match next month. Yay.
Which chairs? The chairs match. That's just.
Chairs match, where the only weapon you can use is chairs.
It's just really dumb.
Yeah.
Just book him in a no DQ match at that point.
Matches are really stupid, like, but again, chairs matches are just absurd.
Unless you're burying him under 23 chairs.
Well, the thing is that, like, a chairs match would work on, like, the indies or something, you know? Where you have two athletic wrestlers and they can do a whole bunch of different spots with the chair. They can, you know, jump to the top rope with the chair. Like, with Big Show and Sheamus, it's just going to be people hitting each other with chairs. And if that's the case, you could just have a no DQ match.
Here's the other question.
Precisely.
Unless they're going to pull like a TLC 2010, I think that was, where yeah, that was 2010, where someone gets buried under 23 chairs. Really, what's the point?
Well, the only thing that really happened to Barrett was that he wasn't under a metal table, so really all I did was have ringing in his ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, that was kind of a ridiculous spot that looked really awesome.
I mean, who knows?
But it also made Cena look like a really big dick because he'd already won the match by that point.
It's true, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't think we should really be debating about that.
Yeah, but moving on.
We have our
the crowd chants we want Ziggler during the beatdown, but which yeah, I wanted Ziggler too.
Best Chicka Wow Wow.
Who doesn't want Ziggler about Chicka Wow Wow?
But yeah,
he is perfection.
We move on to our second main event of the evening, the hyped traditional Survivor Series match: Del Rio, Sandow, Otunga, Wade Barrett, and Ziggler versus Kane, Bryan, Kingston, Miz, and Orton.
I'm here to show well. I'm here to show well.
They couldn't find anybody better than Otunga.
Apparently not.
Well, he gave us a pretty good botch, some pretty good comedy in the match. Like, he does like a spot to one of the faces. I mean, we're not even going to really properly introduce this, but he does one of his spots to the faces. He does one of those nonchalant pins where he lies on him, and you see the ref slide his hand under the face's shoulder. You're not pinning him, Otunga.
Yeah, he goes shoulders up.
He also had the worst power slam in the history of power slams, if I recall correctly.
That was awful.
Yeah, Chris started freaking out when that happened. It was that bad.
But I could say, Damien, I'm really surprised that they eliminated him first. Like, I kind of joked with Divas that was the way that they were. They're burying Sandow for Cody getting injured.
And then it appeared that happened.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was hoping that Otunga would get pinned like at the very start of the match, but he didn't.
Yeah.
How did he
outlast Damien Sandow?
Yeah.
Damien Sandow, the good wrestler.
He's okay, but he's still better than Otunga.
What do you mean he's only okay?
He had a decent match with Sheamus. He did. He's got a pretty good with Kane and Bryan, both of whom are tested enough to really, I guess, like put someone on.
I mean, I'll admit, out of the Rhodes scholars, obviously Cody Rhodes is the better wrestler. But that's because it's Cody Rhodes.
And again, of course, Damien Sandow has been wrestling for 8 years. But nonetheless, of course, Kane and Daniel Bryan argue to their detriment.
But I'm not even entirely sure what that argument was about.
They were arguing about who's going in.
Lover's quarrel.
Yeah, except Brian straight up tagged Kane in. Kane got the pin, and then suddenly Brian was pissed off about it. It's like, why? You put him in there.
Oh, that argument. Yeah. So.
This is this opportunity to just roll Kane up and eliminate his ass. And now we have the bigger argument between the faces with Orton and Miz. But Orton ends up brawling with Ziggler after that, and he does his nice looking slingshot suplex.
I honestly kind of like what they were doing with Orton and Miz here. I just don't think they made the right choice of how it ended. But that's just me. And also, it depends on if the rumors I'm hearing are true. But
we'll see about that. There certainly is some weight to it. Brian starts wrong with Ziggler after he has like a certain row with Kofi, but then Barrett is tagged in and he starts working over Brian. Yada yada. Del Rio comes out and he gives a cheap shot. Barrett sends Brian to the floor, and Otunga comes in and just gets eliminated.
Well, yeah. I honestly think the two here that really needed to be in the final two were Ziggler and Miz, because they're the ones who really need the win either way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Predicting that, it's either Ziggler's going to be the sole survivor or Miz's, like after proving everyone wrong, but no such luck in the latter.
I mean, I kind of expected Orton to win at a certain point, just because it would be the thing where he's the sole survivor 3 years in a row, and everyone could have cheered, and we all could have cried.
Yeah. But I get back into the match. Del Rio and Brian start trading shots. Like Ziggler sort of comes in at one point, Barrett comes in at another. Brian tries to, there's one point Brian tries to get the no lock into Del Rio, but he reverses it and he gives him a kick to the head and he cross arm breaks him. Brian taps and he's eliminated.
Is it really sad that Hogan versus Flair has been an elimination tag match that I cared about much more than any Survivor Series match I've seen WWE do?
I can't remember the last time they had an important one.
Search me. What? Let's see. Miz starts brawling.
That was awesome. He just comes out of the gate and just starts going.
To sort of preface that, he was kind of being doubted and not really tagged at all by anyone else in the match. Like Brian, I believe, denied him the tag and brought in Kofi Kingston or Orton and Miz was just.
Well, the thing with Orton was Miz was like, you know what? I don't fucking care. Just get that shit out of my face. Tagging Brian.
But Miz finally comes in and the crowd really goes for him. What did you hear, Rob?
I'm sorry, what?
What was it that you heard? The dirt sheets, Miz was getting reception.
No, I just heard what feuds they were supposedly slitting him for in 2013. What I did hear though was that supposedly when Orton goes for the punt at the end of the match, that's a signal for his heel turn, even though he's done that as a face.
So basically, what you're saying is, face Orton and heel Orton are the exact same fucking person.
Yes, unless you're counting 2007 heel Orton or 2004 heel Orton, who were both awesome.
I guess.
I may say as I may be an Orton hater, but that's because I really love '04 and '07 Orton.
So it's tough love.
Yeah, it's like, go back to being '07 Orton. That was, be the ultimate evil.
But I mean, before, sort of getting into it, and we're involved in Mick Foley kind of waits. This is one thing that I had a problem with. Mick Foley waits until Orton does the DDT, for which Orton's distracted and gets kicked out of the head. Then he drops down. He sticks Mr. Socko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soon after this, Del Rio is eliminated, and I think Ziggler had been run into the. He was lying there. Orton gets that glazed look in his eyes. He's staring directly into Ziggler's ass, and
That was so fucking weird because Ziggler is just obvious. He looked like he was unconscious.
Wasn't it? Didn't
Yeah,
you say
it did.
something? Didn't you say something? Oh, that monkey flip. We didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah. Which
Ziggler.
begs me to ask, hold on. We saw how Cody Rhodes got injured. How has Dolph Ziggler never been injured in all of his oversells?
blubber. That's how.
He gets monkey flipped and then does an additional flip on top of the monkey flip. And lands on his face.
How do you not hurt yourself?
He's just talented that way.
And now,
Oh, my face!
one of my favorite eliminations was I forgot whether it was I believe it was Kofi Kingston. It was either Kofi Kingston or The Miz that Ziggler just tags himself in, zigzags the hell out of him, and just eliminates him like he's just throwing away a parking ticket. He just hit it very quickly.
I think that was either, that might have been Kane, actually.
That's Kane. That's especially what surprised me. But none. After contemplating rape,
Yes. Orton's just like,
I believe it was Ziggler, and I forgot whether he loses or kicks out of an RKO, but like he eventually ends up right back on the floor. He's flat on his face. Orton seems like he's about to pick him up and go for the RKO, but instead he contemplates. He contemplates. He gets back there and he goes to the opposite turnbuckle.
which means the punt.
And because Orton's a crazy idiot, just about to do it, Ziggler gets up, super kicks the fuck out of him, and eliminates him, becoming the sole survivor.
Yep.
Which I guess is good for Ziggler. It's another feather in the cap.
Yeah.
I wish he would just cash in Money in the Bank already, but you know what?
Yeah.
The policy where until they cash in, they don't make him look as good. But this was a very, very clear example of them sort of reversing that. It's a good win for Ziggler to have.
Mhm.
When he gets the belt, I'm sure he'll look that much better. Whether what not like he's legitimately winning his defenses. Because look at Bryan, look at Miz.
Yeah.
Look better, but nonetheless, very glad Ziggler picked up this win. And yeah, we could get into our main event now.
No, we never actually said how The Rock factored into tonight.
Oh God.
And they actually showed this like 2-3 times throughout the night. Apparently, Rock weighed in on, the main event on Twitter, saying something like, who's going to,
matter.
one of these three is going to win, and then he hashtagged it with, it doesn't matter.
It's like we're seeing what you're doing there. Hashtag it doesn't matter. Hashtag next WWE champion. We see what you're doing there, Rock, but that's stupid.
Yeah. Way
Very
to bury
poor choice.
everybody.
Sad and hilarious at the same time. It made me laugh when I saw it, but then I was like, oh fuck.
I honestly laughed because I can't believe they showed that. Like, no one looked at that and went, that doesn't read very well. Maybe we should just skip this. Nope, they ran with it at least twice.
Honestly, if it was Ryback versus The Rock at the Royal Rumble, that would be hilarious because The Rock just tries to do his usual shit and Ryback just no-sells everything.
Ryback's gonna be like at the Royal Rumble. Like I doubt he's gonna win it, but like he'll definitely be like the next in the line of those people that like 8 people have to take it to get into to eliminate him.
Yeah.
But again, the main event.
So, yeah, John Cena comes out with his new gear, which is just a return to the hustle, loyalty, erect gear.
Yeah, he's got gold and blue this time around.
No, it was black, wasn't it?
I thought it was black.
Yeah, it was black and gold.
It was black.
I guess we'll see on
I'm
Raw.
partially colorblind, and I'm correcting you on colors. What does that say?
Yeah, me too.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, Cena comes out, Punk and Ryback come out, and I liked this match.
Yeah.
I'd say I came out of it loving the finish even more, but there are some nice spots in between. Like the psychology was definitely Ryback tear-assing and trying to get over that shit.
It was definitely a match designed to make him look good, which is good to see. Especially, I mean, CM Punk always makes people look good, but it's always good to see Cena actually try and put someone over.
Yeah, and I mean one of the good spots was Punk and Cena working together. It's like, yeah, let's take this out as a factor. Probably advantageous to Punk. He'd nonetheless do a double suplex on the announce table. Deal with him. Like I believe this. Yeah, this is after tries to do, I think, a double shell shock to both of them.
Oh, yeah, that didn't go very well. It took too long. He probably could have done it if, Cena wasn't almost his size. Therefore, harder to pick up.
Again, Cena, Big Show, Edge, like, hey, he's done his own kind of thing. One of my other favorite is when Cena sort of tries to do the shoulder blocks, fails. That blue thunder bomb, like the sort of twisting power bomb, and Ryback just gets the fuck up.
I do love I did love the bit where Cena tries to go for the 5-knuckle shuffle and Ryback just gets off. But other than that, I was just like, Ryback, sell something!
Yeah. But yeah, Ryback, he did pretty good considering, like, I mean, this is only his second main event, and, like, I get really get through it, but like Sandow, he's someone who's been in the developmental system for quite a long time.
Yeah, and I mean, you could see how seriously they took Ryback when Cena and Punk forget for a second that they hate each other and just start working on Ryback and then put him through a table together.
The announce table, by the way. Not even the Spanish announce table.
Yep. Sorry, Gary. Sorry, Cole. Sorry, JBL.
No,
who uses the regular announce table? I mean, honestly.
It was closer.
They saved the Spanish one for Ambrose and Rollins.
You spoiled the surprise.
Well, fuck the surprise. It's an awesome surprise.
Yeah. Punk and Cena are going at it. Cena hits an AA. Punk kicks out.
Punk hits the GTS.
Cena kicks out. Cena tries to go for an STF. Punk wriggles out of that, and then he pulls Cena out of the ring, hits the clothesline. He enters the ring. The crowd's ready for him. He hits his clothesline on Punk and goes for the shell shock. And this is becoming a trend with him in the main event. He hits it, covers Punk, but Cena does the Chris Benoit last second pin breakup. Sorry, guys. Cena tries to hit the attitude adjustment. Ryback gets out of the ring. Ryback, in fact, hits the shell shock. And right after he does that, 3 guys in black turtlenecks and black pants hit the ring and jump Ryback.
No, they
beat the shit out of him.
One of them and kicks him, punches him, and just like spasms on the floor. Yes, everyone, that is Dean Ambrose. He's finally here. Seth Rollins with tied up hair is finally here, and the son of the Wild Samoan is here, known right now as Roman Reigns, formerly known as Leaky.
At first, I thought it was Luther Reigns, and I got really scared. There goes a late 2003 SmackDown joke for you.
May not be Luther Reigns, but it's still Leaky. Yeah.
What kind of a name for a Samoan is Roman Reigns?
It's Leaky. They gather together and they all like beat the shit out of Ryback and powerbomb him on the table. Cena lays down for a long, putting the hell of a shell shocked, and Punk pins him to win.
And then he immediately gets it. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I mean, you always have to cut Cena slack for putting people over as much as he's done it. Like everyone from The Rock to Punk to friggin'.
He never sells after a match. He just gets up.
Yeah. He never finishes putting people over, you know?
He doesn't sell. Or if he thinks he wins, he doesn't. But no, people complain about Triple H and Booker T at WrestleMania. This is what that did. He was flying down for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
The beatdown, basically. And yeah, CM Punk is still your champion for a year, although I believe 2012 is a leap year, so by now he is.
Yeah, technically today he is, so yeah.
And we get to see like how they'll keep it on him. Like if The Rock will indeed win it at Royal Rumble, God help us, I think he will. Yeah.
Still, if he gets to the Royal Rumble, he'll have surpassed John Cena's longest title reign, and the only one who holds the candle to him would be Hulk Hogan with a 3-year title reign.
That's pretty damn awesome.
Yep.
But yeah.
Which no one's going to ever surpass that title reign.
So
if they have enough injuries and John Cena is healthy, you never know.
Oh God, no.
We would be in tears crying if that happened.
Yeah, well, it's an inevitability anyway.
No, Undertaker wins it at a WrestleMania and doesn't defend it again until WrestleMania.
But yeah, what did everyone think of Survivor Series? Better or worse than Hell in a Cell?
I didn't see a lot of Hell in a Cell,
better?
so I'm gonna say better by default.
Yeah, like I only got to see the first match for Hell in a Cell, although it was a good match.
It was better than the main event, and it was better in the main event. Sheamus vs. Big Show was better at Hell in a Cell.
I thought Survivor Series was all overall better. I thought Sheamus Big Show had more memorable spots, though the finish was shot to shit. And although Hell in a Cell did have a better U.S. title match.
Yeah, that European uppercut.
That's what I got. But nonetheless, I thought Survivor Series was yeah, it came out pretty well.
It was a thing.
It was a thing.
And now we move on to what should be a better pay-per-view, TLC. Soon.
Fun.
We'll see about that.
It's hard. It's really hard to do, but somehow WWE tends to manage to fuck up TLC.
In 2009, I think they did. 2010 was all right. 2011 had a great match between.
2011 was amazing, but 2010 was kind of. Also, I don't get chairs matches.
I don't think anyone gets chairs matches.
We discussed that at length, but nonetheless, that was Survivor Series. Before we go, we have to do our usual WWE segment. It's all HBK's fault, and I'll obvious one. David Otunga in the traditional Survivor Series match was all HBK's fault. Bastard.
David Otunga and that fucking power slam was all HBK's fault.
Tensai sandbagging Brodus Clay is all HBK's fault.
Far too many opportunities to make rape jokes during this pay-per-view was all HBK's fault.
Rock burying the entire main event scene. Well, that's really Rock's fault, but we'll call it HBK's fault for now.
Sorry, HBK. But yeah, that has been the dark match.
Don't we have plugs? Does anyone have the plug?
I have them.
Okay.
I got it. Don't forget to subscribe to us on Blip TV or YouTube to keep up to date with all of our videos. You can also like us on Facebook. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at DarkMatch Wrestling. You can also follow us individually on Twitter as well. Don't forget to check out TRE Productions, where all of our videos, plus lots of other great content, is hosted. We are also on Reutopia in the community section, although I do believe they've renamed themselves, so my shills are out of date. Last but not least, of
RTV.
course, RTV now.
RVT.
So, and last but not least, as always, you can find us on the Spooning Experiment forums where you can call us idiots, argue about our opinions, and general shit like that. I believe that about covers it.
Yep.
TRE Productions, did you say?
Yeah, I think you got everything.
Wonderful.
Yep.
And on that note, we shall end. I am No Leaf Clover.
I'm Duo's Angel.
I'm Slick Rob.
And I'm says good night and good
luck.
Wait, what? Did you say good luck? Because it got cut off.
Yes, I did say good luck.
Huh. Okay.